morning. I am Dr.J.Arun Nandini, Assistant Professor of Commerce, SFR College, Sivagasi. Today, my topic is Nature and Significance of Business Environment. Learning objectives. The first learning objective is to understand what is business environment. Next, to describe the nature of business environment. To identify the significance of business environment. The fourth objective is to analyze the factors influencing the business, and the fifth one is to understand what is SWOT analysis and how it is useful to emerge as a successful entrepreneur. Business is a human activity carried out by the unified efforts of different categories of people to produce the wealth through production and distribution of the goods and services. And business environment refers to those aspects of the surroundings of business enterprise which affect or influence its operation and determines its effectiveness. According to Keith Davies, business environment is the aggregate of all conditions, events and influence that surrounds and affects it. The nature of business environment is complex, that is, environment consists of number of factors, events, conditions arising from various sources which impact business, thus making the business complex. The next one is interdependence, that is, factors affecting business environment like social, economic, legal, cultural, etc. are interdependent. Example, a rich country may have sufficient expenditure on research and development. Next, customer focus. The next one is strategy formulation, public image and continuous learning. Business environment is dynamic. Business environment is dynamic as it keeps on changing in terms of technological improvement, uncertainty and changes in customers' preference, entry of new competitors. Business environment is largely uncertain, and relatively is a relative concept that it differs from country to country. Next, significance of business environment. First mover advantage. Awareness of environment helps an enterprise to take advantage of early opportunities instead of losing them to competitors. Example, Maruti Udyog leader is a leader in small car. Early warning signal. Environmental awareness serves as an early warning signal. It makes a firm aware of the future threats or crises so that the firm can take timely action to minimize the adverse effects. Customer focus. Environmental understanding makes the management sensitive to the changing needs and expectation of consumers. Example, apps in mobile. Strategy formulation. Monitoring provides relative information about the business opportunities on the basis of which firm makes their strategies. Example, ITC in travel and tourism. Public image. A business firm can improve its image by showing that it is sensitive to its environment and responsiveness as per the need of the customers. Continuous learning. Environmental analysis serves as a broad and ongoing education for business executive so that they can react in an appropriate manner to the changing scenario and thereby increase the success of their organization. Objectives of business environment. Knowledge of information. Every businessman should be aware about the current environment of the business to change accordingly. Basis of decision. It contains all the information which is needed for taking good decision. For example, If a business know about its competitors, suppliers and customers, they take decision about price, purchase, salary, etc. Helpful in making of policies. For making good business policies, one needs to know and scan business through business environment. Technological planning. In business environment, it is really important for the business houses to keep themselves changing according to the technological changes in the market. Survive in the business. Sometimes industry may face recession. In that condition, only those business will survive who estimate this entire situation in advance through business environment study. Internal environment. Internal environment refers to the factors existing within the business firm. They are factors generally regarded as controllable factors because the company has control over these factors. They are human resources, organization culture, physical resources, financial resources and corporate structure. The external environment refers to the factors existing outside the firm. The external factors are beyond the control of a company. The various external factors are economic environment, technological environment, social environment, political environment and legal environment. Strategy formulation is very important for a business. So, SWOT analysis is very important. The SWOT analysis stands for analysis is a structured planning method used to evaluate the strength, weakness, opportunities and threats involved in a project or in a business venture. It involves in specifying the objective of the business venture or project and identifying the internal and external factors that are favorable and unfavorable to achieve that objective. In SWOT analysis, the external factors determines the course of action to ensure the growth or survival of the firm. So, SWOT analysis helps to identify the strength, weakness and opportunities and strength which enhance adaptability, achieve competitive advantage and ensure compliance. Why is there a need for SWOT analysis means SWOT analysis is essential so that the company can effectively utilize the resources. It helps in converting threats into opportunities. It is useful for managers to plan accordingly and strategic management starts with environmental scanning only. Constant monitoring of the environment will enable the company to overcome their weakness, narrowing the opportunities. To conclude, business environment reveals a complex and dynamic landscape that presents both opportunities and challenges. Enhancing these insights and integrating them, one can navigate the business effectively, capitalize on opportunities and achieve the goal. Business environmental analysis serves as a foundation for informed decision making and future success. Thanks for visiting our website.